Is 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡, or 𝗕𝗛𝗓, however as you want to call it, looking to hit $2,000 in the next bullish market? Let's talk everything 𝗕𝗛𝗓 in today's video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. We're here to talk all things 𝗕𝗛𝗓 in today's video and look at the potential future that 𝗕𝗛𝗓, or 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡, potentially has in the next bullish market. And obviously we will look at the current prices, what's going on, what are the targets for the price action of 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡. Before we get into it, as always guys, smash that like button, subscribe, tap on the bell selecting all of the notifications so that you never miss a video coming to you from Cheeky Crypto. It's fantastic when you do that for us, guys. We thoroughly appreciate it when you do that. But let's get into this one. 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡 on the 4-hour time frame. Binance is the data source for the charts for today, guys. So as you will know, members down our Discord, which is linked in the description down below, will see that we have covered off 𝗕𝗛𝗓, or 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡. I will not get out of the habit of calling this one 𝗕𝗛𝗓 for quite some time. So 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡, we have obviously been keeping on top of the TA for this one. We are looking at this move to the upside in this fifth wave. It does look like quite a corrective move internally. We can see it is made up of 3-wave structures inside here. The current move, we are tracking this C wave currently here, looking for $50.95 to $53.23. Smart money concept here on the 4-hour time frame, giving us that weak high, giving us that strong low. We can see that, you know, we are trading above the 50 EMA in green, the 50 SMA in red, and of course that 200 EMA there in white. So everything here overall is quite bullish for the shorter term price action here for 𝗕𝗛𝗓, trading above equilibrium. And of course guys, it is the weekend. I don't expect much price action over the course of today, potentially just ranging sideways here, but overall targeting out that 50.95 to 53.23. This move in itself would just be that third wave move, where we would see this as a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. We would look for that final 4th wave and that final 5th wave coming on up here, where we do target out the higher 5th wave area here between $57.82 and $65.68. So we have seen quite a good run to the upside here for 𝗕𝗛𝗓 overall, 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡 overall. So yeah, we are quite well on track for this push to the upside coming to an end fairly soon. We can see that weekly stochastic in the overbought position. Of course, we do know we can stay there for a little while yet. We will of course cover out that weekly time frame a little later in the video. So for now, we are still tracking this move to the upside. I do think over the course of this weekend we will come back down here, test out this 50 EMA in green, the 50 SMA in red once again, before we could potentially see that push to the upside come to a conclusion in that C wave. Moving up here to the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, where we can see we do have this impulsive 5-wave move overall. We now see that 50 SMA in green, the 50 SMA in red, pushing higher than the 200 EMA here, which of course is a bullish sign. Once again, we are tracking that 5-wave move to the upside, $57 to $65, which is absolutely fantastic. We know that we are in that the third wave of the 5th wave to the upside, so we still have plenty of room to the upside to go here. On the stochastic, the daily still has plenty of room to go to the upside, so there's absolutely no worries here overall on the daily for 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡. We are showing a weak high, we are showing a strong low, trading above equilibrium once again here also, so everything looks good for this move to the upside, which as we can see starting off in a bit of a corrective pattern would be a W, X and Y move to the upside as we do see it. There is no clean structure to start off with here telling us that we have a 5-wave move, so this move within itself is not an impulsive move, unfortunately. I do expect to see this one retrace down, but for now we are still targeting out $57 to $65 here on the daily time frame for 𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗡 also. So we will come over and take a look at this from the weekly standpoint. So we can see that push to the upside here is quite a bullish looking move for 𝗕𝗛𝗓. The bear market bottom currently at $22.25 is potentially the bottom for 𝗕𝗛𝗓. So we can see we came down here and tested out that 702 fib level from the move up in the previous bull run. The 702 coming at 22.99, 22.25 being that current bear market bottom. We are almost conclusive here that the bottom is in for 𝗕𝗛𝗓. A retest is possible. I do think, you know, the next ideal probable area is around about $29, $30 for 𝗕𝗛𝗓 to come back down to after this move to the upside we have seen. we can see a previous area of resistance turn support here for 𝗖𝗄𝗪. So I do think that is the next area of interest to see this price come back down to. After we see that move to the upside finish off, we will see obviously a retracement. We have left a fair value gap on this move to the upside here from the 30th of October between $30.25 and $38.31. Most likely, guys, we will see this one filled out before we then see a further move to the upside for Multiverse X. I almost said 𝗖𝗄𝗪 once again. But let's take a look at this one in a bit more depth here. So we're looking at this drop down in the bear market. A couple of zigzag patterns playing out here. Nothing, too dramatic. Once we lost that 50 EMA and the 50 SMA, yeah, it was quite catastrophic for the price action. We've obviously seen this one tank down fairly hard. Coming back up here in April 2023 to test out that 50 SMA. Finding it as clean rejection right on in here, as we can see, guys. And we have never tested it since, until we've seen this bullish move to the upside, 30th of October, testing out the 50 EMA, the 50 SMA, and we have soared straight on through there, testing out that 50 EMA in red here a couple of more times, finding it as support, which, overall is pretty good for the price action for Multiverse X here. Finding that 50 EMA as support could be quite good for the long run. However, I don't think this one is overly long lasting. I think we do need to see a correction before we continue that move to the upside. So bearing in mind this move we previously seen to the upside for Multiverse X, it was quite a fantastic run up. We did see gains of 8,970%. Time frame, how long did this one take to do? Well, we're looking at 399 days, which is an absolutely fantastic return on your investment. So this move down in the bear market, if you take that 100% move in the previous bull run, well, we're looking at some key levels for the price to retrace down to. And as we discussed earlier, this 702 fib level coming in at 22.99 cents, we have seen the price find this area as support and bounce on from here. So it's highly possible that that 702 at $22, $23 is the area of support here for 𝗖𝗄𝗪 in this bear market, and we're looking for that bounce to go from there. So we can obviously speculate, now this is pure speculation, what the future for 𝗖𝗄𝗪 may be. Could it perform like it did in the previous bull market? What could we see happen? Well, let's speculate on this one, guys. We take that 100% move from the previous bull run, bring it over to the current bear market low, which could be the bottom for 𝗖𝗄𝗪. Well, we could see some fantastic gains to the upside. We won't look at these bars just yet. This is obviously a mirror of that previous bull run. We will look at the fib levels to start with. We can see that 0.5 fib level, so the 100% move, carry over to here. We know the 50% level coming at $211 is quite an interesting level for the price action of 𝗖𝗄𝗪. We can see some resistance coming at this level. If we were just to grab this all the way over to here, guys, we can see an area of resistance and support here for the price action of 𝗖𝗄𝗪, which may give this a bit of suppression on its move to the upside. So we could come back to February 21, finding it as resistance. We could argue that over here in April, technically finding it as resistance, yes, we did close one week above, then stumbled below it, and the price tanked on from here. Then we come over into the next bullish market, and of course we found this as support, turned it into resistance, and it remained resistance from March 2022, never to be tested again. So this next move to the upside, $211, I think this one here in particular will be an incredibly tough area for the price action of 𝗖𝗄𝗪 to break on through. Now, if we were to look at this as the current bear market low being at $22, you would see this as a 800% return on investment. Not very spectacular, we have to admit, but a break of this level, which, let's be honest, it's possible to do so. It will be tough, but it will be possible. Well, then we can start looking at some other key fib levels. Next on the line here would be the 618 fib level. Psychology tells us the 618 is very much an interesting level for the price action to come up to test. We can see there's no real areas of previous support or resistance here, so when we look at that lens, there's nothing really to take note of here. We just know the 618 fib level psychologically will be a tough one to break through. Now, once again, we can look at the return on investment here, around about 1500% return on investment, which is still fantastic. There are others in the space I think will do better, but bearing in mind we have a week high here on the weekly chart for 𝗕𝗚𝗚 or Multiverse X, we could be looking for this one to do a little bit more. So when we take a look at that 702 fib level, you're then looking at a 2,200% return on investment, bringing you up to around about $526, which sounds absolutely insane, but there's some reasons behind this which we will get into. The next on the list, we would look at the 786 fib level. This one coming in at $769, which is ridiculous. At 3,300% return on investment would be absolutely fantastic to see. The 882 fib level coming in around about $1,100, 5,000% return on investment would be absolutely fantastic. Then of course we will look at the 121 fib level. $2,018 would be a 8,800% return on investment. What a fantastic return you would see here for 𝗕𝗚𝗚. Is this is this probable to happen? Who knows? Is it possible? Of course it is possible. We talk about the likes of Solana and so forth. Solana picking out a potential $2,000 run for the bull market, guys. We have to keep this in the back of our minds. We could in fact see this one play out. We'd obviously have to wait some time to actually get the read on this one. But when we look at this move that is starting to play out here, then I think we'll see this price drop on back down. Then we could be testing this kind of theory out once again, and we can see the possibilities of that price action bring us up here. This is purely by mapping the previous bull market candles. I don't expect this bull market to play out anything like this. I think we'll see a much sharper push to that upside, but we can see there is the possibility of doing so. But do let us know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments down below. What is your price target for Multiverse X in the next bullish market? It will be fantastic to hear, and it will also be fantastic to hear how much of the community are investing in Multiverse X for that next bull run. I will leave that one there for today though, guys. As always, we do thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a like, subscribe, tap on the bell, all the usual good stuff. Leave us a comment letting us know everything you think 𝗕𝗚𝗚 Multiverse X. I called it 𝗕𝗚𝗚 once again. Guys, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If you're going to trade, please do trade safely. Have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in this space, and until next time, have a nice day.